all the time.
I don't
That's the
go
only
out.
reason.
What are you
Because you
talking
could easily
about?
give in to him when he did. He don't have
He
to
would be
drive
out
somewhere.
too. You
don't
at
have
home
to-
with the kids. What you
Right.
talking
No,
about?
he don't.
He
No, he-
already-
All right, one at a time.
Hey, look, we back at it again with another G reaction. Hey, look, we about to watch some Paternity Court, man. Y'all already know what to do. Hit that like, comment, everything, notification bell, and already said comment, but comment down below. We about to get into it, baby. Let's go.
Ms. Caples, you say you are 100% certain that the defendant is your 15-month-old son, Jason's biological father, and today...
Boy, they look alike. Boy, they look alike, boy.
He's going to put his name on the dotted line right in front of his girlfriend. Is that
Well, he look like her too.
correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Put in the comments.
Mr. Harris, you and your girlfriend say there is no way you are Jason's father, and once the results are revealed, you want the plaintiff to leave you alone. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Caples, why do you believe that Mr. Harris is denying your son?
Your Honor, I am here today because Mr. Harris is going to sign this birth certificate today right in front of his girlfriend. She has a lot to do with why he is denying my child. She is very immature and has a lot of growing up to do.
When were you all even together? What was the nature of this relationship?
Look, I ain't gonna fake it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That could play a part of him trying to be in a kid's life. It could be the girl. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, you gotta step up and take responsibility of what's yours. You know, you want to make your girl happy, but if that's your kid, you gotta think about that kid. You want to make that kid happy because that's yours. But if it ain't nothing you can do about it. You see? But let's just keep going, man.
To be completely honest, Your Honor, me and Mr. Harris were never in a relationship.
Okay.
We were never in a relationship. Let's clarify that now. We were just
Sleeping together.
sleeping
That's it.
together. That's pretty much it.
Were you in another relationship?
No,
I was not, no.
No, I wasn't.
You find out you're pregnant. Obviously, you weren't using protection if there's a question that he's the biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
You tell him, did he immediately deny the baby, or you feel like he's just denying the baby
I don't
now
think
because
so.
of his girlfriend?
You're correct, Your Honor.
Tell me the details.
Me and Mr. Harris started talking. We used to go to high school together.
I didn't go to high school with her.
And we worked.
Man, why you do that, bro? Somebody didn't go to high school with her. You got them people laughing, man. Come on,
Facebook
bro.
friends.
That's
Mr. Harris, I made him my man crush Monday. He's a good guy, hardworking, good father. We messaged back and forth on Facebook for a while. After that, we exchanged numbers, and after that, we started hanging out, getting up, and it just kind of went from there.
So, Mr. Harris, do you remember finding out Miss Caples was pregnant?
She texted me and told me she was pregnant, but then she disappeared for months.
When she texted you and said, I'm pregnant, what did you think? That it could be yours?
It was a possibility.
Are you now with Miss Mayfield in a
Ma'am,
relationship?
that's when I had got with her in a relationship.
She look like she kind of resembled Tia and Tamara. Just look at her. She kind of do. She looks stern too, boy. She ain't playing.
She was around 5 months.
She got jealous of what me and...
What is there to be jealous about? I don't care about you guys being together.
Miss Mayfield, Miss Mayfield.
Yes,
So go
Sit her
ahead.
down.
Well, basically, when we started dating, he told me about the situation and was like, I was talking to some girl. I may have a possible baby with her, whatever. So as a woman, I just ended up accepting that. We continued to date and we fell in love, have our own family and kids. And one day we're out with the kids bowling and she wrote him in, oh, that B and this and that. Basically, it was just always her writing every blue moon about me. Now all of a sudden, there's another dude in the picture.
So who's this other guy that was in the picture?
After me and Mr. Harris were done and over with.
You were already pregnant at the point you started dating the other man?
Correct. Yes, Your Honor. And I have an exhibit if I could show you.
Absolutely.
Show
Please step over.
me. Show me the exhibit. I need to see this. I need to see
the
this.
podium.
Thank you. Your Honor, as you can see, my son Jason was born January 9th, 2016.
Okay.
Me and Mr. Harris were intimate for 9 months, all the way up until May, the beginning of May.
No.
September, we started talking around September, Mr. Harris. Anyways,
More
like I said, all the way up until the beginning of May. If you go back 9 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it'll bring you to April. And this is the window of conception of where my son was born, and this is
When he was conceived.
conceived, I'm sorry, and this is within the time frame that I was still intimate with Mr. Harris.
And this is the information that you were given at the doctor?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
based upon the timeline of when the baby was born, this
Full
is when
term.
your estimated window of conception
Yes, Your
would have
Honor.
been.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Harris, do you agree you were intimate with Miss Caples in the month of April?
I'm not sure, you know. I'm not.
I don't think, man, I don't know. I don't think he lying. He really don't know. But he ain't throwing it out the window either. Hey, let's just keep watching it, man. Let's just keep
don't know.
watching this.
You don't remember the actual month.
Oh, yeah.
So it could be true or not.
Could be true.
So it could be. All right.
See, told you.
guy.
All right. Thank you so much
Hey,
for
fun.
that presentation. So, Mr. Harris, if you don't remember whether or not you were with her, is it because you were involved with more than one woman? I mean, you don't remember.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you
Yes.
were with more than one woman at that time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why you really can't say for certain who you
Yes,
were
Your
with on what date.
Yes, Your Honor.
Got it. Now, Ms. Cables, I have to ask you, were you involved with more than one man?
No, I was not, and he did not tell me that he was dealing with other women while me and him were talking. So I did not.
Y'all not together. He don't have to tell you nothing. He don't have to tell you nothing. You like him, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really, you know. He just wanted to hit. That was it.
I know that he was playing the
Men usually don't
She
tell
went-
you. They want to keep
She
getting
went through
it.
my
not-
phone and text other women back.
I went through your phone. I didn't text nobody back, but I did go
And then
through
he
your
cut
phone.
you off. And then
Yes,
you got
I did.
salty.
Cut me
So-
off.
Yeah, that's
Please.
the time y'all stopped talking.
Girl.
I
please.
know, boo. I know the whole story. It's
I'm sure you do,
nothing
because
new.
you were there, right? And you were there when he was.
He don't even know
Where-
your real
you-
name.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Let's keep
her.
going.
So how was that? You
Were-
laid up with
Everybody
somebody.
thinks
He don't
my
even know
name
your
is
real name.
Muffin. What are you
Yeah, I
talking
didn't,
about?
I didn't, yeah, I didn't
Wait a
know her
minute.
real name.
Wait. Who didn't know whose real name?
I didn't know her real name.
Mr. Harris, you were sleeping with this woman for all these months and you didn't even know her name?
Not her real name.
Well, I saw something about this in my court papers and I really couldn't believe it. Jerome, can you find Dana Taylor, please, and escort her into the courtroom? Sure. Ms. Taylor works for this court and
Come with me.
I want to ask her a question. Mr. Harris just testified to the fact he didn't even know Ms. Caples' name. Is that true?
When we contacted Mr. Harris and told him that Ms. Shatera Caples summoned him for a DNA test, he said, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I said, Muffin?
That is correct.
I'm pretty sure I told him my name. Would you remember Shantira or would you remember Muffin? Would I go by around town?
If you having sex for that many months with the same person
Wasn't that-
without using any protection, you gotta at least know their name.
Muffin. That's how he doing. He trying to get a muffin. Yeah, he sure baked a muffin, right? He got a muffin inside that oven, boy.
So, Mr. Harris, I want to understand your doubt because the truth is you stated in this courtroom that there could be a possibility that this child is yours.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why do you doubt specifically?
Her best friend, she told me that the kid is not mine. On social media, I was getting messages all over people she knows, people her friends.
You said she told you the child was not yours.
She told me not too long ago that she did have sex with one guy. And
After the fact.
No,
And
after he
she
confronted her
said it
about
was
the
only
molestation.
one
After
time,
the
but that's
fact.
all it takes.
Why would I
Possibility.
bring it up, Your Honor, if it was after his time? I was already pregnant, and I didn't even know I was pregnant.
That's nasty.
Hold on now. Let's let all the little side comments go because Ms. Mayfield, Mr. Harris was out there too. This is where we end up.
Yeah.
In this courtroom with a beautiful little baby trying to figure out who the father is.
Right.
Because there was no commitment,
No.
Nope.
there's no marriage,
No.
there's no nothing. So it's easy to blame Ms. Caples, but you also have to look at your man.
Yeah.
Because
I
he
was
participated
with my man at the time.
It doesn't matter.
and you ain't know her at the time, so you can't. But that's your man, so you over there like, yeah. But she still over there probably messing with you too. She probably, hey, but you gotta put it on both. You can't put it on just one. You gotta put it on dose.
It's your man now.
I was actually there in the
I hope he
beginning,
is there.
like buying Pampers and clothes and
hope he
stuff.
is.
But
Hope he's
like I said, Miss Cables had a problem. She disappeared for months. No calls, no texts.
Okay, so this is another interesting fact I'd like to hear about. So, Mr. Harris, take me to the point when J.C. Allen was born. Did he get to come to the delivery room?
He didn't have a ride, Your Honor.
Well, I was at work.
He
didn't have a ride?
Have a ride. to
No,
the
I was at the
hospital.
work when she delivered the baby. The next morning, I came up there. And
You did?
When I looked at him, he didn't look like me at all.
No, he does
and
not.
I had my doubt. I had been had my doubts, but like I say, everybody around town says that she goes around saying it's another guy's baby.
When you came up to the hospital to see the baby, did you sign the birth certificate?
No, I did not.
Because you did not want to, or you were not even asked to?
Both. I wasn't asked, and I had my doubts. I had been had my doubts.
So you didn't ask him to sign the birth certificate, Miss K?
Bro, that's crazy. I have a cousin. She's just like my sister. Middle name, last name is the same. The same, bro.
And why is that if you knew he was the child's biological father?
He wasn't even there for the birth.
Because
was
I mean,
at
we
work.
did. So what? Were you at work when
was
she
at
went into
work.
labor? Probably, but
was
you were
at
at the
work.
hospital, right?
I'm his
I
girl
was
and
at
I
work.
wasn't
It does not
banging
matter.
nobody
That
else.
might not even be
He
your
knows-
baby. And what?
I was at work when she.
Is
when she
that
had
an
the baby.
excuse? If I'm telling you
Not
that
work,
I'm in labor,
Well, she called my.
2 hours
she
before
did call
time,
my cell phone.
and my friend
I
had my
texted back. I
cell
didn't know she
phone,
was
and she was
actually
texting
having
him
the
the whole
baby.
time like, she's in labor.
So by the time he never showed, you were angry, and so then you didn't.
I wasn't worried about that. Him signing the birth certificate at that point. You want to act like you ain't the daddy? We can.
But
act
you
like
are
that.
here today saying now he has to sign it in front of his girlfriend
sign it in front of his girlfriend.
I don't know
today.
if I'm here or not. What is that?
But what my point is this: if
you guys
it
are
didn't,
gonna say.
hold on, if it didn't make any difference to you then, do you know now that that was an error?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
So you've come to the realization that that was you being angry. And now that's why you're here in court today, because you know that your child deserves to have mother and father listed on his birth certificate.
Yes, Your Honor.
So now Jayceon is 15.
Man, hey, look. This is like a storm, bro. This is, man, y'all put in the comment section, and you hit the subscribe button, and you hit the notification bell, and you comment down below. But y'all put it in the comments, man, if y'all think it's heels or not. Right now, I'm feeling like it's not his, but hey, you watch more, so you know it could be either way. But we just gonna keep going, man, and see what they doing. See what's this other little juicy, messy stuff they got brewed up in here.
15 months old. How many times have you seen him?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
She
And
won't
it's
let.
because
She
of her.
won't let me
Yes,
see
she
him.
will
Your
not
Honor,
let
let me
him be
tell you
around.
this, Your
She won't
Honor.
let me
Yes,
see him.
his
I
family
have- I've
members
seen him-
sees him
I've
all
seen
the
him quite a
time.
few times.
His family members sees him all the time, and we'll go over there and go see him.
Yeah.
She don't know that, but she.
I've seen him
Oh
quite
no,
a
I
few
don't want to
times,
Alexis
but-
around him. For
Yeah.
what? I
Why
don't.
would
I
I
never
want you
even
around
spoke
him?
two
You're still
words
go
to
in my
her.
hospital room. No, I don't want you around him. I mean,
What
you never
now?
had a conver-
Yeah,
I
I never had a
you never
conversation with this
If
girl.
I'm
Never.
ha-
Today is the
I'm
first
the-
day.
Hold on. What is this about the hospital room, Miss Kate?
I'm undergoing surgery, getting ready to have my tubes tied.
That
and
is my
she's-
job.
She works
That is
at
my
the
But
job.
you say, what's your Honor, as a woman, I would not want to be in a room with a woman that's having my boyfriend's baby.
Okay, so you as a
That's-
patient,
no,
you
that-
have
that's
that.
a little too much.
But wait a minute, Miss Capel. She does. You work at the hospital, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And then that was where they told you your station or where you were supposed to be.
Yeah.
You were
We have our
assigned to
surgery
that.
today. We got our stuff to do. Yes, ma'am.
You did not let anyone know because it was your job and you were trying to be
Yes.
professional.
Yes, miss. Yes, ma'am.
If you say you were there to get your tubes tied, then what is there to see?
I mean,
She
just
don't know your
throughout
name
the whole
either,
time.
so she probably
I didn't pay
didn't know
attention to that.
who
I
he
go to
was,
work
but-
every day
Mike.
in the morning, and we go start our routine like anyone
She was
else at
looking
work.
for me, Your Honor.
And we did that, and I went upon. She never said nothing either. So I would think of any patient that had an issue, they'd be like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't want this person in here. Yada yada. She didn't do that. Later on down the road, I found out that I'm messy and I'm in her business. How?
You are
What did I do to be in your business?
Okay, so now I want to know, since 15 months,
Bro, that's her job though. You should have said something, but you ain't wanted to be known either. Hey, that's her job. I don't think she just saw you and was like, oh, I'm about to be in it wherever she about to be at. That was her job. That's her job, man. You can't get mad at her off that. You can get mad at her on any other thing, but not that one.
Has passed, and there's been no real attempt to get a DNA test. Have you allowed him to be in Jayceon's life in the meantime?
ma'am, she
Because the baby's a year and a half now.
I did get him the opportunity,
No
but he was always working. So if you're at work, then my baby's at home with her. What's the
not
point
how
of
it
that?
That's when he wrote you though
That's
at
not how it would
nighttime.
be.
That's when he
That's
wrote you
not how
at
it would
night.
be.
When
He
he
would
got
write
off
me at
work, he would
nighttime
want to
when
go
my
see
son
him.
is asleep, 10 o'clock at night. What do you want to come over and watch him
But
sleep?
that's when he got off.
I'll
That's the
send you a
time he
picture of
got.
him if you want to see him sleep.
All right.
Do you want to come over for
Never
me?
was like that.
Oh, you're saying
Yes.
he would write you in the evening and say he wants to come over and see
What's
the
the
baby.
boy doing? 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night?
She'd be right there with me.
He's
Yeah,
asleep.
so it's nothing new.
It's nothing.
Girl, don't
Yeah.
even
So
try
yeah,
it.
I have wrote her late.
Please.
I did that. So it was, it was
So
kinda
don't say
hard.
that I was keeping.
So-
That's why you didn't see him, because
No,
you
is
were
it
a
still
hard
now?
working
All
man.
this time, a
Yes,
year and a
I am.
half later?
Hush.
Girl, you had weekends where you would drop him off with his family member all the time, but he could never see him. You would never let him
He
see him.
would
So
go
don't
over
give that
to the
excuse.
house
That's
to
stupid.
see his
He
child.
So
tried
wait
to
a minute,
see him.
Miss Caples, you're letting his family members
I was
see
close
the
with
baby?
his sister. I'm close with his sister.
Yeah, because you
I'm
like to
close-
go out all the time.
I
That's
don't
the
go
only
out.
reason.
What are you
Because you could
talking
easily
about?
give in to him when he did. He don't
He
have
would
to
be
drive
out
somewhere.
too. You
don't
at
have
home
to-
with the kids. What you
Right.
talking
No,
about?
he don't.
He
No,
already-
he-
All right, one
You
at
at
a
home with the
time,
kids.
one at a time,
Okay.
ladies. Ooh.
Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Man, I honestly hope it's not yours. Damn. I hope it's not yours. Because this is what you have to deal with, man. But being honest with you, this is what a lot of guys got to deal with. When you have that baby mama and now you got somebody new, this is what you deal with. This is what you deal with 95% of the time. You get exceptions sometimes. But sometimes, man, it takes years for them to get on the same page, bro. For real. That's what I'm saying, bro. Wrap it up, man. Keep that Jimmy Cooks wrapped up, cup, and then you can go do whatever you want to do. But look, I'll be real with you, just, hey, all that I say, man, keep yourself protected at all times, and go get tested. Every time, just being real with you.
What's disappointing is that you all in this back and forth is getting in the way of us finding out the answers and trying to achieve some sort of resolution
Clarity.
for Jayceon. Because if what Ms. Caples has asserted is true, and you are his biological father, y'all can't do this.
Exactly. It shouldn't
Not
even
at
be
all.
this
I
way.
mean, you can't do this in front of this child.
She played innocent. She's not innocent.
What have I
No,
done
we
then?
can't do
Say
this.
what I've done.
You are
I don't
so
even know
have I
how this is
done?
going on.
You
They
are
don't
so
even know
messy
each
and
other.
childish, please.
Girl, you're
I don't want to
childish.
deal with you, period.
All right. Have I heard all your doubts, Mr. Harris?
A lot of people around town telling me it's not mine. Let's say that's her words. Her words.
So people are telling you he's not yours. Then she even says he's not yours.
So to keep pushing me away while I'm trying to be there for the child.
But
yeah,
you don't think
it's
he's
kinda
yours,
like he's
though.
not.
So why would I keep?
That is the
that's
reason
why I don't
for
want to
that.
include you.
That's the
one
reason
minute
for
you
that.
don't
I
think he's
believe-
yours.
All right, that's what we're here to solve today.
Right.
That's exactly why this courtroom exists, because you all going back and forth on some tit for tat nonsense. And
He ain't really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, you should tell the girl, like, hey, baby, man, just calm down. I mean, we good. Don't worry about none of it. Hold on. Hey, let's get into it.
oh, he don't think this, so I ain't gonna let him see him. And this is all nonsense. And
It
you know
really
what?
is.
I got the results, and that's what's going to help
Let's
us
go.
move onto a better page. Jerome, let me have that in there. Jerome, yes, please stand there. I don't want any drama.
Thank you.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. When it comes to 15-month-old Jayceon Michael Harris Caples, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Harris, you are not the father.
Oh my gosh. Boy.
Thank
You
you.
didn't sleep with no one else.
Let it go.
Told you. He always said, he said, let it go. Let it go. Bruh. I know it hurt for her. But it really hurting for that baby. You know. But she came up in there making it seem like it was his. Stop doing that, y'all. Y'all know better than that, man. Stop putting it on them dudes, but at the same time, y'all dudes, man, y'all need to put them extra precautions in. Man, wear that condom, man. If you about to go have sex, get your whole pack. Go buy you a whole month's worth. I don't know what you're gonna do. Carry 5, 6 with you. So if one break, you got another one. That's all I'm saying. I always carry your own. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody give you one or nothing like that, man. Come on, bro. So you won't have to deal with this.
Ms.
I would
Caples.
like to publicly apologize to Mr. Harris. I honestly thought that it was yours. We messed around. We were intimate a lot, and you know we were.
never
It was a
denied
very
it.
big possibility that it was yours.
I never denied it.
So I apologize from the heart, sincerely. I'm sorry about that. I really am.
I accept.
See? Hey. At least she was a woman and she apologized. She she womaned up and said she apologized. She more likely to know who the person is, but she didn't want that one to be it. She wanted him to be it. He don't seem like a bad dude. It was just his girl, her. It was his girl and Muffin. They was bickering like this. They ain't know each other and everything. You having to try to split it and you working and you gotta. Hey, man, look. Keep yourself safe out there, man. Stay aware of your surroundings. And stay aware of yourself, man. Make this head think before that head. I'm just saying. We out though. Where's my outro? I don't got one.